In this video, let's add some code for this playground and see deferred execution in action. So if we switch back to our project, and if we go to the the book index, right here you see where we have the playground on the top. We want an action called as playground. So let's add that in the book controller. So right here at the very end, I will add public action result. We'll call this playground. And in here, we'll do some playing around. What we can do at the end here is we can just redirect back to the index action because we don't want any view associated with playground. We just want to play with some data here. In order to understand deferred execution, in the Assets section C, I have deferred execution with some examples. We can just copy these examples and paste them here. And what we want to see is when the actual execution takes place for all of these variables. So let me add few debugging points and let's run the application. If we go to book now, we will hit the playground button and that brings the control to the action method right here. Let's open up our output window and we can just pin this. I'll make it take less space here and we'll clear this out. Next thing is, when will this book temp be executed? We have booktemp.price we are setting here, so will it be executed here or on the first line itself? We can switch back to our presentation. And right here in the third point we have, whenever we return a single method, it is executed. If we switch back, we have first our default. So if I press F10, you can see it got executed right away. On the next statement, nothing happens. So we'll clear this now. And then we want to see when will book collection be executed. It won't be executed on this line itself. So if we continue, you see nothing happens. It will be executed when it will be iterated. Because we are not retrieving a single record, so the next condition is when it iterates over. So if I press F10 again, inside for each loop, it gets executed. So that's good for book collection. The next variable we have is book list. So let's continue. Now think about when the book list will be executed. This book list will be executed in the very same line. The reason is because we have .toList appended to it, because of which it got executed right away. Next example is the book collection 2. When will this book collection 2 be executed? It will be executed in this line because we have .count here. So if we clear this and if we press F10, nothing happens. But once this line is executed, the call will be made, as you can see. Then the book count 2 will be executed right away because we have the count method incorporated in the same line. So if I press F10 one more time, you can see it got executed again. So these were the few examples that I wanted to introduce you so that you can understand at what stage deferred execution is taking place and how you can force the execution to be done at place where you wanted.